Summertime is just about gone. All that's left think about the fishing coming on.
This way, he's using the most on that arm, I'll tell you that.
Who's got
He's using the hell out of
the
that.
latest information?
There we go.
Coast Guard or charter boat cruise.
There he is. Oh yeah. Very nice.
Hey, buddy, have you heard the news?
Where's he is?
King mackerel and the blues are running all along the coast. Talk about fishing, you can't give.
Howdy folks, Captain Chris Medlin with East Coast Sports here on beautiful Topsail Island, July 23rd, 2014 fishing report. Well guys, the sun is shining, the ocean is slick. I know there's going to be some fish caught today. On the sound side, we got a lot of Jack Crevalle that have started moving around. You will have a good time with those. Diamond jigs, Castmasters on light tackle. Look for them busting the surface. They'll even hit some top water baits that you can have a really good time with. At night, get up around some pinch points on the sound side. Look for some good current and some shrimp. You'll certainly find some ladyfish to have a ball with. I want to thank Captain Tommy Berry for that video that he sent in. Man, he has been on the cobia this year on fire. I mean, the man, if there's a cobia to be caught, Tommy will catch it. He's been flying the kite, catching some big Spanish mackerel, as you're going to be seeing here a little bit later on. But let's get into some of the pictures. Here we got David Hagerman with a nice sea mullet. Good job, buddy, off of the surf. That's a beautiful fish. We got a local Noah Harrison here with a nice flounder. He caught a few more that day as well. And here we got DJ Kolowski with a nice bunch of speckled trout that they caught. We're going to Alan Kane here of Sightfish NC with a beautiful red caught just as the moon was starting to come out. That's a beautiful shot. And here we got him again with a beautiful shot right there at sunset. Those are some nice fish. Congratulations, Alan. That's nice. Now we're going to Captain Alan Jernigan. And here we got this fella with a nice speckled trout. And we got these three guys with a limit of flounder on a gig trip. Man, that's a mess of good eating right there. I'm not kidding you. Here we got this gentleman with a big old red topwater. I think they got like 30 that day. Man, he has been on it. We got this gentleman here with a nice limit of speckled trout. And now we're going to go on to Brent Banks. Here's a little fella with a big red. That's a nice catch. I'm sure he was excited about that. End of the trip, they've definitely got him a mess of fish of reds and specks, as you can tell. Then we go to Captain Chad Davis, and we got this father and son trip. Here's the father with a red. Here's the son with a red. Then we've got a daughter with a gig flounder. Look at the smile on her face. That's amazing. We got dad with a gig flounder. We got mom with a gig flounder. Looks like that was certainly a great family adventure for all of them to have. They will have memories of that for years to come. Now we're going to go to Captain Jason Dale, and we got these three gentlemen with some nice red drum. We got a good video coming up with him here in just a little bit. A new fella to the Topsail charter fishing team, certainly not new to fishing. Captain Mike Pedersen, who's been around a long time with no excuses. We got this gentleman here with a nice Jack Crevalle. We got this kid with a nice red drum. Got this fella with a big old AJ. Now we're going to Captain Lee Parsons. We got this little one here with a nice big red drum. I bet that was an exciting time. We got this gentleman with a nice red drum as well. Now we're going to a surf fishing guide. Derek King took a trip out. Everybody got their limit of reds in the surf in the middle of July. That's usually hard to do, but Derek seems to be able to pull it off all the time. Congratulations, guys. That's a beautiful shot, and I'm sure that that'll be some good eating. Now we're going to go on to John Murphy. He was taken out by a gentleman who owns the Fish Stick Company, who makes flounder gigs and lights for walk gigging. And here's his three nice flounder. And here we got Joshua Huffman with his first time out walk gigging with two nice flounders. let's go on offshore with Captain Mark Harrison and the Bad Habit. And here we got Jackson, 12-year-old with a big old cobia. Look at that smile on his face. I'm sure he had a great time with that one. We got this family here with a big mixed bag. I'm sure they're going to have some fish to eat for quite a while. We got this man with a nice grouper. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. The blue in the background, the green of the grouper. I bet that is a beautiful shot. Now we're going to Captain Tommy Berry, whose video you saw earlier. We got these two gentlemen with a nice cobia. And Tommy's been doing really good with kite fishing for big Spanish mackerel, and he's able to catch these citations when there's no others around. And here's a nice Spanish that they caught on one of those trips. Low drag sport fishing. We got these three fellas here with a nice mixed bag. Looks like there's some grouper in there, some AJs, a little bit of everything. Good variety, a good variety of fish. Now let's go to the piers. We've got Seaview Pier. Here we got Caleb with two nice speckled trout. Here we got Charlie with a nice Spanish mackerel. And here we got Kaylee with a nice pompano. Now let's go to Surf City Pier. We got Alex with a nice flounder. We got Catfish, name, not fish, with a Spanish mackerel. Congratulations, Catfish. That's a nice Spanish that you caught. Here we got Jacob with a Jack Crevalle. He was just in here buying some more lures for him. Here we got Leo and Jonathan with two nice speckled trout. Guys, I am amazed at the number of speckled trout that have been coming off of the piers here in the middle of the summer. There has been some great speckled trout fishing off of the piers. I don't know if it's going to continue, but I sure hope that it does. Going to Jolly Roger Pier, and here we got Colin Emerson releasing a tarpon off of the surf. Man, I bet that was a fight. Thank you for releasing that fish, man. We really appreciate it. And then we also got this gentleman here with a nice speckled trout off of Jolly Roger Pier. I want to send thanks out to Captain Jason Dale of Silver Spoon Charters, Captain Alan Jernigan, or Breadman, and Tommy Berry for all of the videos that I'm about to use. As always, I've got to thank AFCO for the great fishing apparel that they send me that I wear and then we sell here in the store. Come on down, guys. We got a lot of that gear in stock here. It's super performance. It'll actually keep you cooler than as if you weren't wearing some. In other words, if you went out without a shirt and you put on one of these AFCO performance shirts, you'll actually be cooler than as if you weren't wearing a shirt at all. It's amazing. I don't know how that stuff works, but it's pretty amazing. As always, we got some sales going on this week. We got 25% off of East Coast Sports brand rods. We got 25% off of Sperry. We got 25% off of board shorts, and we have 25% off of women's bathing suits. Our seminars have been going great. We're going to try to change up the format just a little bit. We had been doing an inshore captain and an offshore captain at the same seminar, but that doesn't seem to be working out too well because we generally have a lot of people show up for one and not for the other. So we're not going to have a seminar this coming Tuesday, but starting on the next week, we're going to be splitting it up. 1 week we're going to have inshore captains, 1 week we're going to have offshore captains, and we'll be hopscotching it just like that. We're going to keep it going with these free seminars. Guys, there is a wealth of information on there. If you go to our website, www.eastcoastsports.com, I am uploading all of these seminars for you guys to view. You'll certainly learn a ton. There's a whole lot of information in there that would take you decades to be able to figure out like these captains have. But as always, I want to send a special thank you out to Captain Wayne Crisco for helping me get these seminars started. I also want to thank Penn and Pure Fishing for keeping these seminars going and helping sponsor them. So thank you guys very much. And if you haven't seen me on the Vine with my 6-second fishing reports every day, you need to go on there and check them out. I'm posting them on our Facebook page, but if you get the Vine, it'll come right to your smartphone. You'll know exactly what's going on. So thanks for watching my fishing report. Stay tuned. We got a lot more videos for you. So come on down to Topsail Island. It's beautiful. Get some!
All along the coast. Talk about fishing. You can't give the fish away. Everybody's lucky. October and the moon. coming.
We're having to fight our fish from the alligators.
Oh, let the good weather hold one more day.
You ain't gonna go after it this time like you did a while ago.
Wake up, we're moving out. Four-wheel drive will take us where we're going.
You get hooked up, the whole school's pushing over there. I heard him hit it. That's another big upper slot or over slot there. Might have to tighten that drag a little bit. Here comes the alligator again.
Cooler's full of fish, there ain't nobody fretting. No, it's hey buddy, have you
Come on, alligator.
King mackerel and the blues are running all along the coast. Talk about fishing, you can't give the fish away. Everybody's lucky.
Here he comes.
October and the moon is coming, but the clouds won't give them the ghost.
Alright, try to pull him right into my net. Not ready yet. Okay, one more time. There you go.
That's enough for me, man.
Let the good weather hold. Let the good weather hold. One more day.